Yeah, buddy. What is going on? So, as you can tell by the thumbnail, we're going to get down and dirty. Now, if you guys have watched my videos in the past, you guys know I don't pull any punches. I call it like I see it. It is what it is. If the company's good, I call it good. If the company's shit, I call it shit. So, with that being said, TransAm went to shit. Now, my goal was to give TransAm 1 month. And I was going to take an average of what I was making for those 4 weeks, divide that by 4, and that's what I'm making on an average week. So, we're going to get down and dirty with this video. So, stay tuned. Now, what I mean by getting down and dirty, we're going to get into specific numbers. So if you are thinking about leasing with TransAm, watch this video. If you're thinking about going to TransAm, this video is for you. With that being said, let's do this. As you can tell, I'm not in TransAm's truck. I'm in my truck. I have my settlement sheets brought up. I would post them right here in the video, but from what I hear from my subscribers is that when I post these pictures, they're very hard to see because they're so small. I'm not sure if it's because of the device that they're watching this video on, or if it's the actual size of the photo. So I'm not going to post the pictures, but we'll get into details. So I have my iPad right here. We're going to start out with settlement number 1 on 8/16 is when this settlement was dated for. Now, this particular settlement was going to be a little off, and I knew that right from the start because you got 2 days of orientation, which is Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday, after your orientation, you're signing your lease and stuff like that. That takes about half the day, so I got done with everything that I needed to do that day at about noon, 1 o'clock. They don't pay you for that. Once I got into the truck, I got what I had with me put in the truck, and I was ready to go. They gave me a load right away, and I'll give them that. They were right on top of it. Picked up the load right there at the yard in Olathe, Kansas, and I believe that one went to New Jersey or something like that. It was perfect. Great miles. Now, the other thing that I am going to note, my truck had 700 miles on it when I got in it. It was a new truck, 700 miles. Okay? Remember that, because this is going to come back later on. Now, this particular settlement, there was no truck payment or any of that crap taken out. This is just what I did. Now, the other thing that we need to note is that payroll ends Thursday night at midnight. So what I did, I had Monday, Tuesday of orientation. What I drove from Wednesday afternoon and all day Thursday is what I was getting paid for. Orientation pay for the 2 days was $130. The truck, the fuel light was on the moment I got into it, so I had to put fuel in it. So I don't believe they ended up charging me for that, because it's not on this particular settlement sheet, but $130 for orientation pay. So what's that? $65 for the 2 days? $65 a day. I did a total of 868 miles in the day and a half. The pay rate is $1 for a mile, plus your fuel surcharge. Total revenue to the truck was $1,106.50. They took out, now it says lease payment miles 5. Whatever. They took out $43 for that. Owner operator fuel tax, $8.68. One maintenance escrow, $34.72. And I don't know what the hell this is for, but they took out $432.84. OLATKS is what it says, track. And then it's got the call number on it for that load that went from Kansas to New Jersey. So whatever the hell that is. But they took out $432. Fuel. Probably fuel. So the total amount that they took off of the $1,106 was $519.64. Blah, 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 blah. I took home, total amount due to owner was $586.86. That was my first settlement. Now, my second settlement, this is where everything came out. Your taxes, your tolls, your fuel, all that crap. Everything came out. Truck payment and all. And we're going to go down the list. And I want you guys to listen to this list, because it is long. But I want you to listen to it, because this is what you are going to want to know. You're going to expect this. So, total revenue to the truck was $3,095.99. Now, I'm going to go down this list. Half of it, couldn't tell you what the hell it meant, but they took it out. So, maybe you guys know more about this leasing shit than I do, and you'll understand it more. Like I said, total revenue to the truck, $3,095.99. Here we go. There was a total of $339 in reimbursements, which that don't mean shit. Alright. Lease payment, miles 5, it says. $137.60 came out. This list from this point on is what comes out of your check. Lease payment, miles 5, is what it's described at. $137.60. Owner-operator breakdown premiums, $7.50. Def fluid, there was 2 of those, $30.50, $14.94. Lease payment, $695. That's what I was paying for the truck. Physical damage insurance, $184. OCCUP, and an accident, $23.08. Bobtail insurance, $10.15. Account tax service was $19. That was for the accountant that I was hiring to do all my paperwork as far as like tax information, and she was going to do my taxes and all this other crap. $19 a week for her. Fuel optimizer, $3. So because I'm using their fuel optimizer, they charge me $3 a week for that. Federal highway use tax, $10.58. Pre-pass, $3.02. So because I had the pre-pass in the windshield for the scales and the toll thing, it was $3.02. Now, fuel. Let's see, 2 different call numbers. Fuel was $2 or $200, then an 85-cent fuel surcharge, $139, 85-cent surcharge. Owner operator fuel tax, from my understanding, that's the IFTA. Where'd that go? Fuel tax, $27.52. TA performance escrow, $25. One leasing perf, PERF, whatever, $25. One maintenance escrow, $110.08. And then this other stuff is TRAC, TRAC. I'm thinking that this is the fuel. So I got one for $369.43, $300.49, $309.54, $319.80. For a total of, all of that combined, $2,965.93. So then you got, what you do is, okay, so we got the $3,095.99. That was total revenue to the truck. Plus the $339 that was reimbursed. That's for like lumper fees and all that shit. Then you take away $2,965.93. That was all of my deductions. I brought home $469.06. That was for, I had, now if you guys got a calculator, great. I, on the other hand, I do, but I'm not going to get into all that crap. So, total miles. Loaded miles was 2,163. Miles empty was 589. Now, the other thing I want you guys to note, when I tell you these miles, I want you to understand that I was on time for every shipper and every single receiver since I started there. If I don't have a lot of miles, it's because it took them that long from the time that I sent out the empty call at a receiver. It took them that long to send me my next load. Now, those of you that know me know that I'll run my ass off. The other thing that needs to be noted, there's a lot of notes to this. These trucks are governed at 64 miles an hour. So even if you ran top speed for 10 hours, you can only do 640 miles. That's without traffic, without weather, without construction. That is 64 miles an hour straight through. I don't give a shit what part of this country you're in. You're not running straight through like that. So then we have that. But we'll go over that later. Now, that was settlement number 2. Settlement number 3. This is where, in my videos, if you've watched them, that they were telling me that I was fueling too much. That I needed to keep an eye on how I fuel. And that, now, the way that it was described to me is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, fill up your truck. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, fuel for the day. Especially on Thursdays. Only fuel what you are going to need to get through the day, and try to have the least the least amount of fuel in your truck come Thursday night when you shut down, because payroll ends Thursday at midnight. Settlement number 3. This is where I started paying attention to my fuel. We have a total of 2,545 loaded miles, 189 empty miles, total revenue to the truck, $3,115.75. Reimbursements, $35. Here we go with this list again. Lease payment, miles 5, $136.70. Still don't know what the fuck that is. Owner-opper breakdown premiums, $7.50. DEF fluid, $31.99 and $16.20. Lease payment, $695. Physical damage insurance, $184. Bobtail insurance, $10.15. My accountant, $19. Fuel optimizer, $3. Federal highway use tax, $10.58. Pre-pass, $3.02. I don't know why these are like this, but we have the call number, or the load number. I don't understand. They're in the description, it's just a whole bunch of numbers that, to me, make absolutely no damn sense, but $35.85, $119.85. That, it looks like fuel, but it doesn't make sense. Why would I put $35 worth of fuel in? Be lucky that gets me out of the damn parking lot. Owner-operator fuel tax, $27.34. TA performance escrow, $25. One lease perf, $25. Maintenance escrow, $109.36. Here's the fuel. $341.30, $218.77, and $273.05. Bringing my total deductions to $2,315.74. Total amount due to the owner, $835.01. It's better. It ain't great. $800. Big deal. We will note that that was my highest paycheck at TransAm. You ready for this? Now, I came home for 2 days at this point. So I got home Friday, Saturday-ish, left, came back out on the road, ran the rest of the week. So we have a total of $1,286, $1,286 loaded miles, 164 empty miles, for a total amount of $1,626.07 due to the truck. So now, total reimbursement's $269. We'll run down this list again real quick. Lease payment, miles 5, $72.50. Owner operator breakdown premium, $7.50. DEF fluid, $18.58. Lease payment, $6.95. Physical damage, $184. Occupational accident insurance, $23.08. That's what that is. Bobtail insurance, $10.15. My accountant, $19. Fuel optimizer, $3. Federal highway use tax, $10.58. My pre-pass, $3.02. And then we got $150.85. I'm thinking that's the fuel surcharge. Owner-operator fuel tax, $14.50. TA performance escrow, $25. One leasing perf, $25. One maintenance escrow, $58. Fuel, $319.93, and then $188.46. Total charges, $1,828.15. Leaving to the driver. Mind you, I only went home for 2 days. I was out the rest. Total due to the owner, $66.92. So now, we're going to back this up. We'll pull the calculator out on this one. Maybe not. I don't have a calculator on here. I don't have any pen or paper. Alright, so you guys could do this for me. And I'll round it off. First settlement, $586.86. Second settlement, $469.06. Third settlement, $835.01. And my last one was $66.92. So now, let's say 6, 11, 19. So we'll say I made $2,000 at TransAm, giving me an average of $500 a week. $500 a week is what I was averaging at TransAm as an OTR driver, lease operator, available all of it but 2 days when I went home. When I first started there, you can call the DMs, immediately they pick up the phone. I was literally blown away by how fast these DMs were answering phones. All of a sudden, after about the third or fourth day, that went to complete crap. I don't know what happened, but in the end, at one point, they were 7 hours backed up on the phone calls, on returning calls, and 3 hours backed up on returning messages from the computer. So if you had a question or needed something from them or whatever, it was at least 3 hours if you were sending them a message on the computer. 7 hours if you needed a phone call. So when you get done at a receiver and you put in your empty call, if you don't already have a load assignment, you're waiting, you'll send out your empty call. About 3 hours or so later, they will send you a message saying, okay, I'll get with the planners and see what we can find. And it would be hours later before they even sent you a call. So now at this time, your clock's done for the day. So even if you started out your day, drove 30 miles, went to a receiver, by the time you did the communication process with TransAm to get another load, your day's over. You've already burned through most of your clock waiting. It was ridiculous. But when I seen a $66 paycheck, in my mind, I'm like, I came out, I ran for 5 days. I ran. I left home, went out driving. I was over the road, getting load after load. And in the end of 5 days, I made $66. Not me. I know other people, they look at it, things a little bit differently and stuff like that, but I made more money as a solo driver, company driver at CR England, one of the lowest paid companies out there. I don't care what anybody says. They are one of the lowest. You call any company, they're either going to pay you the same amount or more than CR England. But I was happy at CR England. My DM was fantastic. He kept me rolling. I was making sick money. Even though they start out at 32 cents a mile, I blew past that real quick. I became a trainer my 4th month in. And then even when I stopped doing the training at CR England, became a solo driver, I was on a fleet that was called set lanes, similar to dedicated, but I was also over the road. So I did set lanes from Hershey, Pennsylvania to Laredo, Texas and back, dropping hook at both ends. I was non-stop rolling. That's why I made such good money. Plus, it paid more than regular OTR drivers. Quite a bit more. But, like I said, I mean, $2,000 for the whole month, that's on an average of $500 a week. Here's the other thing that you guys got to understand. This is a big one. Let me bring this back up. So we're going to take my biggest settlement. We'll say the $800 one. $835.01. Remember, they're not taking out taxes. Like your state tax, federal tax, Medicare, all that crap. That's has nothing in this settlement. It's not there. You are being taxed on the total amount to the truck. So this particular settlement, yes, I know I'm leaning, but $3,115.75 is what the government is going to tax me on. Not the $800 that I got after all of this. So the government turns around and taxes on $3,115.75. I don't particularly know how somebody else may know, but I don't particularly know how the government does it. Some people say it's 40%, some say it's 36%. Whatever. I do know what the government is going to want out of that $3,000 is going to be more than $835. I know that because there were times when I would have a $2,400 paycheck or gross $2,400 or $2,500 at CR England. They would take over $1,000 out of me. So now if this settlement starts out at $3,100, I'm probably looking at about close to $1,300, $1,400 in taxes. But wait a minute. If they're taxing me $1,400, I only brought in my pocket $835.01. So now that means I'm in the hole over $600. Right off the bat, even though I got $835 deposited into my account, you got to keep in the back of your mind, you still got to pay taxes on that $3,000. So I'm already in the hole. Yes, you do have write-offs, but there is a cap to that. You can only write off so much. Government, you can't write off penny for penny. It doesn't work that way. So already, even in my highest settlement, I'm in the hole. If you are going to lease, this is where my mind is at right now. One, I will never lease again for a company that pays by the mile. If you're getting paid by the mile, you're an idiot. I'm going to call it like I see it. If you lease through a company and you get paid by the mile, you're a freaking idiot. Prime pays, I don't know if it's 75% or 80% of the load. I have a friend of mine who's over there. Look him up. He does all the YouTube videos. He does weekly settlement reviews, making damn good money. Trucker Will. Look him up. If you are going to lease by the percentage. I think that that's the only way you are going to make decent money, or money, the way I looked at it was money that makes it worth being out on the road. Because a lot of people don't understand what we actually sacrifice. Time with family. In the 2.5 years that I've been on the road or whatever, I haven't had a bonfire. I haven't had my fishing poles in the water. Because every time I go home, I'm running errands, doing things, and then by the time I get done doing everything that I need to do while I'm here, now I got to turn around and start running to the stores to restock the truck. I'm, bringing everything from home to the truck. It's doing my laundry. So you really don't have a whole lot of time to go fishing, have bonfires, take your girl to the movie, just do regular things. I haven't done any of this since I've been a truck driver. So to me, I better be getting paid damn good money to sacrifice a personal life to go out on the road. Yes, I absolutely loved being out on the road. I loved it. But I can't afford to do it. And if I can't afford to be out on the road, and like I can come home and do, say, like Uber and Lyft, I can make more money doing Uber and Lyft and be home every night, be available for whatever I want, and still make more money and be more comfortable and have a personal life. That's where my head's at right now. If you've watched previous videos, you know that I did apply at Prime. I did go to the orientation at Prime. It fell through because of a order of protection from an ex-wife. Long story, I didn't deserve the order of protection. My wife did it in order to keep my kids away from me, because that was the only way that she can hurt me, was my kids. Shitty? Yes. But I've never laid a finger on her, never hit her, I've never touched her, I've never threatened her, none of that. In the 10 years that we were together, never once was 911 called. Soon as I leave, she pulls this shit to keep the kids away from me. It's bullshit. But, regardless, Prime didn't accept it for what it was. It's a very simple order of protection. When you run a criminal background check, comes back spotless. My DMV check came back spotless. Everything came back perfectly fine except for this order of protection. It wasn't a criminal charge or anything. It's just a simple order of protection. Doesn't expire till April of next year. Prime had a wild hair up their ass about it, so I got let go because of that. I think right now I am going to try the home life. So far everything's going great. We've been busier than hell, but things are going good. And I think if I decide to go back out on the road, it's going to be with Prime. I'll have to wait till the end of April, reapply, and then I'll have no problems. But I'll be getting paid percentage, which, from my understanding, that's the way to go. And it's not just Trucker Will that's there. There's multiple people that are there that are making damn good money. Money that's making it worth being out on the road. So that's where I'm at right now. Right now I'm taking things day by day. As far as the YouTube channel, I've got some interesting shit coming up. So you guys are definitely going to want to stay tuned for that. I just ordered a bunch of stuff for we'll call it a hobby. But it's something that April and I were watching some videos on, and we said, hell yeah, we've got to do this. Especially in the area that we live in. So stay tuned for that. April's going to be getting into the YouTube videos a whole hell of a lot more. And yeah, it's going to be fun. So stay tuned. This is going on 35 minutes now, so we're going to cut the video here. If TransAm sounds like a place for you, good luck. It didn't work for me. That's about that. If you guys got any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon.